Cold Antarctic waters trapped a group of orcas, putting their lives at risk. Just as hope seemed lost, someone unexpected appeared to save them. Learn about the amazing rescue that happened in the icy wilderness. In the Antarctic's harsh waters, a tragedy occurred that drew global attention. 10 orcas, including 4 calves, became trapped among thick ice while chasing prey. The sea, recently ice-free, froze quickly due to a sudden cold snap caused by an Arctic cyclone. Local fishermen first noticed the orcas' distress, hearing their cries and seeing them hit the ice. They promptly reported the situation to authorities. One fisherman remembered a similar unsuccessful rescue years ago and knew urgency was critical. The news spread rapidly, and people worldwide offered help. Within hours, scientists, marine rescuers, and volunteers arrived. Dr. Angelica Green, a marine biologist, led the team. They brought heavy equipment and saws to widen the water area and create a path to the sea. Engineers developed a system to distribute equipment load on the ice, preventing it from breaking. A small icebreaker started breaking the ice from the ocean side, creating a passage for the orcas. Volunteers and biologists stayed close to the animals, ensuring they had access to oxygen and pouring water on them to keep their skin moist. Sarah, a young volunteer, calmed a scared calf by singing. Rescuers used saws and stakes to cut the ice where the icebreaker couldn't reach, creating small breathing holes that were gradually expanded. The work was tough due to thick, dense ice, but the team remained determined. Rescuer Kane suggested using heaters to warm the water, speeding up the melting process. Temporary tents were set up nearby for rest and warmth, with locals providing hot drinks and food. The worsening weather, with strong winds and snowfall, made the work harder, but the team persisted. Peter van der Wolf, a Dutch environmentalist with extensive experience in the far north, arrived to help. His knowledge of local climate and conditions was invaluable. Meteorologists warned of an approaching storm, reducing the available time. Peter helped develop a strategy for working under storm conditions and arranged live broadcasts to attract additional global support. The rescue teams worked tirelessly, changing shifts only for short rests. They carefully broke a path through the ice to avoid harming the orcas. Scientists set up special pumps to keep the water from freezing, allowing the orcas to breathe. Engineers designed a system to heat the water, ensuring a comfortable temperature for the orcas. Peter and the biologists used their ecological experience to set up equipment safely. Special lights were installed around the open patch, allowing the team to work at night and ensuring safety. Solar panels powered these lights, charging during the day and working reliably at night. Veterinarians closely monitored the orcas, providing necessary care. One calf received a small wound from the ice, and Dr. Lisa Chen, the leading veterinarian, immediately provided first aid. She also developed a special diet for the weakened orcas to sustain their strength. Drones were used to monitor the situation and coordinate the team's actions. At a critical moment, a drone captured an image of the orcas gathered together for support. As the temperature dropped at night, there was a risk of equipment freezing. The rescuers quickly used thermal blankets and insulating materials to protect the generators and pumps. A team of mechanics worked around the clock to keep the equipment operational in extreme conditions. Powerful heaters were delivered to speed up ice melting, and local authorities provided additional fuel by helicopter. On the 5th day, the orcas started moving more actively, indicating their improving condition. Biologists conducted underwater filming, confirming this progress and boosting the team's morale. With more pumps and heaters, the rescuers widened the passage through the ice, and an icebreaker worked nearby, keeping the path open. When the final ice barrier was broken, the first adult orca made it to the open water and let out a joyful cry, encouraging others to follow. This moment was met with applause and cheers, and the video quickly spread online, gaining global support. One by one, the orcas broke free, with rescuers helping to prevent injuries from the ice. It took several hours to free the last, largest orca, but the team succeeded. The rescue operation reminded everyone of the importance of caring for nature and the significant role each person plays in its preservation.